It's a new day. Back to work. We will not be listening to no orcish music.
That is one of the greatest love songs ever written.
Yeah, well, I feel sorry for orc ladies.
Hi, I'm Virdi here for the fan carpet at the European premiere of Bright.
What I loved, so Joel's character is an orc, and the orcs represent the have-nots in this world, and the elves represent the haves. So, and the humans are in the middle of the social hierarchy. So I'm an African-American police officer, but racist against orcs. So I just thought that was such a fun thing to play with and to explore. And you know, Joel did a brilliant job bringing humanity to this, you know, what could be a creature, what society views as an animal.
The real simple message of this movie really is about how we treat each other as humans, how we prejudge each other and how we shouldn't prejudge each other.
Yeah, but also, you know, I was not surprised.
And the way we're doing it is through this sort of weird buddy cop fantasy movie.
Will Smith, you know,
and he and I spent a lot of time together, and a lot of the film really exists on
he takes care of everyone. He makes you feel so
the chemistry between the two of us,
and I kept landing
which
on him.
felt
I was like, dude, I'm
kind of easy actually. I mean, he's a very easy guy to like.
I can take it, but he was he kind of managed to always position his body
and impossible to hate.
Me, so
and
I get injured.
I think there's no question as to why
Will saved me many
he has been around forever and appreciated and loved by so many people.
Oh, I love your rings.
Thank you.
Look at that.
You like the dragon as well.
Boom.
Yeah, I've given my only bit of Swedish. Jag älskar dig.
Oh, we're starting strong.
Yeah. So tell us about your character in Bright.
Her name is Layla. I'm the villain.
Right.
I'm mean. I'm mean. I'm fierce. I'm dangerous.
Are you enjoying being mean?
Yes, I am. Yes, of course. You know, it's always fun to do characters with many layers. Right. But I really wanted to find what her passion was, you know, and I had a lot of conversations with David that she's in pain, she's suffering.
Right.
So it's kind of like a terror balance inside of her.
What drives her to be bad?
Well, she wants to create a better world. She wants to bring back the Dark Lord, and she's serving the Dark Lord. And in the past, the Dark Lord created a beautiful world, but for a few selected, and she wants to bring back that world order.
When I heard that
Joel Edgerton.
When I heard Joel Edgerton was doing this movie,
I said yes.
Well, first I said no, and then I found out that his face was going to be covered up. I was like, okay,
yeah.
If I don't have to stand next to those
if he doesn't need to work with someone better looking than him, then
exactly, exactly. That's my deal. No one more handsome. That's in my deal.
I thought that was in my contract, but I obviously next time I'll know better.
He's so handsome, and he's a good guy. That's a good guy. He's got a good heart. He maintains humor through this entire experience. So I mean, you see why that might be attractive as a life partner, because times are hard. But he's a good guy. He's a good guy. And sometimes you love who you love.
Legend, you said it, absolute legend, and from back in the day when he was a rapper. And I know that he probably had a lot of naysayers, and then there was Fresh Prince, which I was a huge fan of. And I tell you, when my heart filled with Will Smith, there was a scene in a hospital bed with his family. Something had happened to him, and in the space of about 2 minutes, he made me laugh out loud, I mean hard, and cry in the space of about a minute and a half. That's no mean feat. Talent in abundance, and I'm so pleased he's grafted and had the opportunities and used them well. He's incredible. I mean, his body of work, the diversity of his work, he's proved everyone wrong. Those naysayers back in the day, good on him. I'm excited by this.
No, I haven't actually. I'm really looking forward to meeting him. You know, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was like my kind of childhood watching. He was my hero from the Fresh Prince, so so many. There are so many, but I can't even think of them now. £7 and you can name some, I'll tell you.
Independence Day?
Of course. course, Men in Black. The original Men in Black, of course, yeah.
Absolutely. I love me some Will Smith. Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it's brilliant to be here. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know very much at all, actually, apart from I know it's got a great cast and it's got David Ayer, who's a brilliant director.
I play Will's wife in the movie, and I think
I'm so excited to be here.
The best part about my role is that I give the audience kind of an idea of what Will's fighting for and what grounds him, where his humanness comes from, and that he's in love with somebody and we're struggling and it's real and it's not some kind of fairy tale relationship where we're just, it's real, and it gives you some insight into his character.
Well, I trusted the team, David and the team. Chris, who did my makeup, he basically went on to win an Oscar just after we finished working together. So they know what they're doing. The input for me was really about how much I could express through it, what I needed in terms of my own comfortability. Yeah, it was incredibly subtle, and I was able to articulate through it much better than I thought.
That's the hard bit, because it can be used in a really positive way, to be honest. Social media can also be distracting, where it is all about how you appear as opposed to how you are. So everyone has a fantastic life when really it's not that. Be yourself, and it's a real opportunity. I mean, I know people who've done little short films on YouTube and become absolute legends and in the business now as filmmakers. So it can be used in a positive way other than just... Do you know what? I am actually going to say yes, and I'll tell you why. I've been at this for a very, very long time, and I don't want to shun being a role model. If I can give something positive back, I certainly will. I certainly will. Because it was one of those things when my parents came to this country, and I was brought up in a particular way of, you do well. That was just, there was no other option. We didn't come here for you to mess about. You work hard. So we weren't allowed to be bored as children. And I can remember lining up my dolls and teddy bears and doing plays to them, which was a little bit odd, but I kept myself amused. So knowing that, if I can pass that on, because there are some really talented young individuals who might not have the same backbone and structure in their lives from families, I want to be there. I want to be that voice to say, right, email me, we'll talk.
Well, we've been greenlit for a season 2, so we're really excited about that. We're going to be going ahead next year, and there's going to be some amazing storylines. Obviously, I don't know anything about them yet because I'll probably be the last to know, but it'll be good. It's amazing. It's it's cliche to say, but it's a real family, and we're lucky enough to film in New York, which is such an incredible place, and it's kind of like you feel like you're walking into a film set all the time. So it's great to film there. It's become a second home, and I love it. Well, I've got a film that I'll be doing after The Punisher, which I'm kind of helping to write, and I've got a project which I'm also producing. So yeah, it's all early days, but it's exciting.
In terms of diversity, in terms of, well, I think things are changing for the better, and that's great. I think having a platform where different stories are being told is only going to make the entertainment industry more exciting. When there's difference, when there's stories that we haven't seen. It's an exciting time on all counts.
I mean, it's a very loud example of class division and how we build walls to separate ourselves from each other when, truthfully, it just separates us from ourselves.
Great dialogue in this film.
Go inside yourself. I mean, the walls that we build on the outside are simply reflections of the walls that we've built inside. And I live that example where I hunt, I'm a wall hunter. Yeah.
Graft, and more graft. If you want to be in this business, it's obviously you've got a passion. It's a lot of hard work and determination. And talent will ring through, but never ignore the hard work. That means writing off, that means possibly creating, that means getting together with other creative people and creating work. Half of it is about the graft.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
That's it right there. Now take the little homie out LAPD style like you do.
Fairy lives don't matter today.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.